When did you realize your Raiders' low evaluation was retaliation, not performance? I spent 6 months working my tail off. Specialist rank, assigned to supply operations at Fort Bragg. My boss was Staff Sergeant Vernon Kemp, former infantry guy who got moved to logistics after a knee injury. Kemp hated supply work, made it clear every single day. This pencil-pushing garbage isn't real army work, he'd mutter, while signing paperwork. But I loved it. Good with numbers, organized, could track inventory in my sleep. Within 3 months, I'd reorganized our entire warehouse system, cut processing time by 40%. Other units started requesting me for help with their supply issues. Captain Nolan even pulled me aside once. You're doing excellent work. Keep it up. My eval period came around in December. Sat down with Kemp for my counseling session. Expected solid ratings across the board. He slid the form across his desk. All threes, middle of the road, meet standards, nothing more. I stared at it confused. Sergeant, I don't understand. I exceeded every metric we set. Kemp leaned back in his chair. You did the job. That's what meet standards means. But the warehouse reorganization saved the unit thousands of man hours. He shrugged. That's your job. Why should you get extra credit for doing what you're supposed to do? My stomach sank. 3 months earlier, Kemp had volunteered me for a weekend duty assignment. Some general was visiting, needed extra hands for setup. I couldn't do it. My sister was getting married that Saturday. I'd requested leave 6 months in advance, already approved by the commander. Kemp was furious. You're telling me a wedding is more important than supporting a general officer? It's my sister, Sergeant. Leave was already approved. His face went red. This is the problem with your generation. No commitment, no sacrifice. He'd been cold to me ever since. Short responses, wouldn't meet my eyes, gave me the worst assignments. But I didn't think he'd tank my evaluation over it. I tried appealing to the commander. Captain Nolan reviewed my work records, looked at the eval, called me into his office. Your performance has been outstanding, but evaluations are subjective. Unless there's clear evidence of bias, I can't overrule your rater. Sir, this is retaliation for missing that weekend duty. Can you prove that? I couldn't. No emails, no witnesses, nothing documented. Just my word against a sergeant with 10 years in. The eval stood. My promotion to sergeant got delayed because of those mediocre ratings. 6 months later, everything changed. The base got hit with a surprise inspection from the inspector general. Full audit of supply operations across multiple units. Our unit was included. Kemp started panicking immediately. We need to fix the records before they get here. Fix what records, Sergeant? He pulled out a stack of files. Purchase orders that didn't match inventories. Equipment signed out to soldiers who'd already left the base. Small stuff, but enough to fail an inspection. You're good with paperwork. Make this look right. I looked at the files. These weren't just errors. Someone had been ordering extra equipment and selling it off base. Not large amounts, but consistent over 2 years. Sergeant, this looks like fraud. His expression went hard. I'm telling you to fix the paperwork. That's an order. I can't falsify official documents. That's illegal. Then you're refusing a direct order? My hands started shaking. If you're ordering me to commit fraud, yes, I'm refusing. Kemp stood up. Get out of my office. You just ended your career. The IG team arrived 3 days later. Started reviewing everything. Within hours, they found the discrepancies. Kemp tried throwing me under the bus. Told investigators I was responsible for the inventory records. Said I'd been making unauthorized purchases. But I kept copies of everything. Every email where Kemp gave me instructions. Every signature on forms showing he approved the purchases, not me. Handed it all to the investigators. They interviewed other soldiers who confirmed Kemp had been running the operation for over a year. Criminal Investigation Command got involved. Turned out Kemp had stolen over $40,000 worth of equipment. Sold it to surplus dealers off base. He got court-martialed. Sentenced to 2 years in military prison. Dishonorable discharge. Lost all benefits. During the investigation, they reviewed all his evaluations of subordinates. Found a pattern. Anyone who questioned him got tanked. 5 other soldiers had been given unfairly low ratings. The Army corrected all of them, including mine. My eval got upgraded to all 5s. Exceeded standards across the board. Got promoted to sergeant 2 months later. The commander personally apologized for not believing me earlier. But here's the part that still gets me. After Kemp's sentencing, his wife contacted me. Asked to meet for coffee. She was crying. Said Kemp had been a good soldier before the injury ended his infantry career. Got bitter about being stuck in supply work. Started drinking. Made bad choices. He destroyed his own life, she said. But he tried to destroy yours too. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to say. Part of me was angry, but mostly I just felt sad. Last month I ran into one of the other soldiers Kemp had given bad evals. Guy named Curtis. Works in maintenance now. You hear about Kemp? He asked. What about him? Got out of prison last year. Working at a car wash in Tennessee. His ex-wife posts about it sometimes. From decorated infantry sergeant to convicted felon washing cars. All because he couldn't handle not being who he used to be. I made sergeant first class last year. Run my own supply section now. When I write evaluations, I remember how one bad rating almost derailed my entire career. Give honest assessments. Document everything. And never ever use evaluations as weapons. Use